So it's all for play for still.
I think so. Do you want to bet against us?
Good evening and welcome to For the Love of Paul McGrath podcast. Sorry about that technical error at the start. I hope you're all well. I hope you can all hear me. If you can hear me, just let me know in the comments there. Happy stupid o'clock on a Saturday evening to watch Aston Villa take on Liverpool at Anfield. It's going to be a tricky one. I think we all know that. I think we're all a little bit deflated after midweek, so it's okay to feel that way if that's how you feel. Great to have you all in here. As I said, on a Saturday evening, I have no idea why this game is on at this hour. There's obviously some reason for it, but they haven't obviously divulged that. How are we all feeling about tonight? I think everybody is a little bit apprehensive. Adam thinks I've got a feeling we'll pick up a point tonight. I think that's great. You know, fair play to you if you feel that way. I'm a little bit down and deflated myself, and a little bit worried about what's going to come tonight. But we'll worry about that when it comes to 8 o'clock, and we'll worry about what team in about 7 minutes' time. Just to let you know, it won't be a long team sheet tantrum. We'll go through the two teams for you. Obviously, I can't put them on the screen, as you know. I'm not as technical as Neil, but I'll do my best to get through this with you, and I hope everybody is keeping well. Where are we? Leon says, "Hi, Paddy from New York. 2-1 to Villa, I believe. That would be nice. I really would. I would snap your hands off for a win tonight. It really is one of those fixtures that I really love winning." Dream Villain says, "This is our day of redemption." Hopefully so. It's been a bad week. It really has, and a bad couple of weeks if you want to take in the Bournemouth draw as well. So it's not easy being a Villa fan this week, and we've become a bit of a banter club on social media with the usual clickbaits. So that hurts a little bit, and I'm sure it hurts the team and the manager, and everybody will want to get back to winning ways. I think, being a realist, I don't see it happening tonight, but hey, this team has proved me wrong so many times in the past. We have a really good squad. Obviously, we don't know about the injuries, and we suspect Tielemans may not be there. He had the presser came before they trained yesterday, because obviously being a late kickoff, they train later in the day just to get the acclimatization out of the way, if that's what you want to call it. It's just to get the body clock used to playing at that time of night, so they train at that stage. Philly D says, Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 7. Well, we all remember that night, don't we? Probably our best night in recent years. probably one of my best nights as a Villa fan, and definitely one of the best matches I was never at. And I think we can all empathise with that, because we all would have loved to have been in the stadium that day to see that absolute magic that went on, but it didn't happen. Kevin says, historically we don't do well at Anfield, but stranger things happen and all that. Yeah, look, I spoke to my good friend Spud, who I wasn't going to wake up in Australia to come on the team sheet tantrum with me. Give him an extra hour in bed before he has to wake up at whatever it is, 5 o'clock in the morning. And we both said the same thing. He said great minds think alike, but he's probably a greater mind than me. But if you go back to that bad run we went on last year, and then we were all feeling this way going into Arsenal away, and then we go and bloody beat Arsenal. So, you know, we've got to believe first and foremost that, you know, we've got a process which is working, and it'll be up to the Professor Unai himself to sort this out tonight. My good friend Mark, I hope you're well. Jameson Stout at the ready tonight. That's a strange one, not one I've come across. Western will be holding their own till we go 1-0 down, then we'll panic and fall apart. Look, I think that's the way we're all kind of worried that it might happen. Shane says Conza experiment, the right back has to stop. I'm not going to go down that road, because I get a couple of DMs every time I mention it saying shut the up and get on with it. So we'll just have to trust what he does. But yeah, we all know my opinion on that at this stage. Audrey, hope you're well, Audrey. I think we'll win this. Ever the optimist, sneaky 1-0 win. Yeah, that'd be nice. Absolutely nice. Patrick says, as I was just alluding to, oddly we seem to be able to get up for these difficult fixtures. Yeah, it's the ones we weren't expecting. Well, you take Arsenal out of that, you know, this year, but the Man United one hurt, the Bournemouth one hurt, the Ipswich one hurt, but we're capable of going and getting the big victories against teams like this. Emi Martinez, obviously not the one, I hope, or he wouldn't have this opinion. He thinks we're going to get walloped tonight. And look, that's my overriding emotion going into this. I really don't want to be walloped. I'd be like, I'm going to be negative and say I'm expecting us to lose, but I also expect us to put up a fight after what we've gone through this week, and I'm expecting probably more like a 2-1 as opposed to getting walloped. But look, if we get a win, I'll be over the moon. Nick says if Forest can do it, Villa can too. 100%. You know, yeah, we've seen anyone can do it on their day. John the Janny, hope you're well, John. Good evening, all. Hope for 4 points from Bournemouth, Spurs, and Liverpool. So thinking a minimum 3-1. Take that 4 points. Yeah, I think you were expecting a Bournemouth win and a Spurs draw, probably in that. Rob Henry says tough couple of weeks, but at least we have faith it'll turn around, unlike sometimes in the past. Yeah, it has done a little bit of a mind game on us this week. I know for me, I've probably been a bit more down than I should be, because I know we're really in a good place and we should be more positive about it. But it's hard to get positive when it seems like everything's against you. And while we didn't have a great performance the other night, I think if we'd have come home with a 1-1 draw out of Bruges, I think we'd have all been really, really happy given the performance. But to lose it in the manner we did was heartbreaking. What else have we got here? David says, no doubt the ref will be influenced by the home crowd. I hope I'm wrong. I don't like David Coote, but I think, if memory serves me correct, and someone might pick me up on it, but I think we have a really good record with him as referee. So we'll see what happens. We're about a minute away, I think, or a number of seconds away from the team being announced. Category question for Paddy, based on your X account. You have like 10 teams you're a fan of. Is Villa your number one club you're most involved in? Well, I think the fact that you're here and everybody else is here will tell you that the only podcast I do and the only season ticket I have is at Aston Villa, and they are 100% my focus. The team is out. I'm going to go through it for you now. What have we got? Any surprises? Also, congratulations to Unai Emery, who is involved in his 100th game for Aston Villa tonight. So congratulations to him. The good news is Tielemans makes it. I'll run you through the team now. It's Martinez in goal, Konza, Carlos, Torres and Dean, Bailey, Onana, Tielemans and Ramsey, and Rodgers and Watkins. So the big news is that Ramsey has replaced John McGinn. Tyrone Mings has obviously dropped back to the bench for Diego Carlos. Don't see any obvious changes in there. Other than that, we know that the Konza at right back is going to continue. Unfortunately, that's not what I want. But look, we'll just have to wait and see how we deal with that. A lot of see a bit of negativity coming in here with Konza at right back. Look, it is what it is. We got to trust the process. We've had some really good results with this system of playing Konza at right back and Carlos in there. I much prefer him to be in there from the start than bringing him on to play that role. Yeah, Torres is back in. Luca Dean is back in. Obviously, that's the one I missed. So Maatsen drops back out to the bench from midweek. Nona Delkovic on the bench. He's gone with Olsen, Bogard, Maatsen, Mings, Kamara, McGinn, Buendia, Philogene, and Duran. So you've got to assume that it's obviously it's Tielemans and Onana sitting in front of the back four, Ramsey off the left, Bailey off the right, Rodgers through the middle behind Ollie Watkins. I think it speaks for itself, and the rather pain in the arse who we haven't experienced yet. I don't know whether those comments were taken out of context by the new Liverpool manager, but it did kind of annoy me because he's kind of gone under the radar since he started, and he's just kind of let things flow. But now he said that about knowing what Unai Emery is going to do. Maybe Unai can reverse the tables here and make life difficult. I don't know whether you're forced in with that, Cat, but thank you very much for putting it in there. So that's the team there for everybody. Run through it again. Martinez in goal, Konza at right back, Carlos and Pau in the middle, and Luca Dean at left back. Onana and Tielemans sitting, and then Bailey and Ramsey left and right behind Rodgers and Watkins, or Rodgers behind Watkins rather. Adam is saying Liverpool have gone full strength. I will endeavour to get that for you now, and we'll go through it. Bear with me here 1 second. Yeah. Paul Miller says getting a penalty tonight. I saw somebody else. Was it Dan Bardell saying we were going to get a penalty tonight? He's mad to find out who our penalty taker is. Okay, so this is going to put me into a link here, so I'll try and read it best I can. Kelleher, Van Dijk, Kanate. Oh, yeah, make life difficult for Paddy. Kanate, Diaz, Darwin, McAllister, Salah, Jones, Robertson, Gravenbach, and Alexander-Arnold. Jaros, Gomez, Enzo, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Tsimikas, Kwanzai, Morton, and Bradley are the subs. Yeah, he seems to have a system himself. So if he wants to be flippant about what Unai Emery does, we know he takes off his fullbacks. We know he brings Enzo in there to see out a game. So let's see what you know. I know Virgil van Dijk is probably not looking forward to seeing Ollie Watkins. He never seems to have a decent game against him. So we hope that Ollie Watkins is still in good form and is up for this tonight. Personally, myself, I'm still going with my original thought. I think we're going to lose narrowly. 2-1 defeat I'm going for. If you want to get your predictions in, I'll run through them. Dennis White is saying maybe it's a box midfield, Bailey behind Watkins. Possibly. Yeah, we know that that is his preferred method of attack if all available. Michael says hit the likes. Yeah, really appreciate that, Michael. Thank you. Rob Henry says now we've seen the team. I think Liverpool will be able to restrict it to just 3-0 to Villa. Fair enough. What we got here now? Sorry, lost that comment. Paul says refresh buttons have been pressed. We start again. You have to give them a right rollicking. You'd have to think so, wouldn't you? You really would have to think so. Damien, that's the one I was looking for. Some of our best results have come with that back line. Also, when Booba is fully back, we play with a more adventurous right back. Possibly, but still strange again that we're looking at Nedeljkovic isn't even on the bench there tonight. Bolg, hope you're well, mate. You're always in there, fearing a hammering is coming. Hopefully not. We'll just have to wait and see. Coconut, we frequently see a right back filling at left back slot, but we never see the opposite happen. Any thoughts on Matson at right back? That's been mentioned a good few times. I don't know whether Unai Emery sees it that way, but it's a difficult one to call. I've never seen him play at right back, so I can't answer you personally here myself. So he says, "Hi all, not looking forward to this at all." Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat. Well, it's kind of just a little bit of a throwback. I think we just need to get this one out of the way. I think if we get something out of it, the reset button will be pressed over the next 2 weeks with those on international break and those who are sitting back in Bodymore Heath. Audrey's going for 1-0 Rodgers. Philly D is no Jota, thankfully. He's there to Joran. Yes, he is for sure. Dream Villain is going 2-0 Villa. Bolg says, don't come to me for cheering up this week. I'm exactly the same as you, Bolg. I've had the week from hell. You would not believe. So I'm not in the best of form, and I'm hoping Villa can cheer me up today. And I hope you're well, Anne. Anne is going to manifest a win so she can have the bragging rights for the rest of the O'Grady's. Yeah, all her family are Liverpool fans, which is a case for a lot of Villa fans here in Ireland. Debbie is going for 3-1 Villa, and we'll all be stunned. I think we will be stunned, but we'll be very, very happy. Ger Dunleavy, hope you're well, Ger. He's going for 2-1 Villa. Come on, you Lions. Ozgerm is going 3-1 for Pool. Sorry, up the Villa. Michael says, come on, peeps, let's stuff these Reds. Kevin makes a very valid point. Most teams lose at Anfield. So what? As long as we give it a good right go, I can live with that. Yeah, I think we'd all agree with you there. Billy D says, thoughts on McGinn, Paddy? Little bit disappointed. Don't like seeing him off the right anyway. Think he's still able to do a very good job for us, and I think we'll miss his leadership and dynamism in that midfield, and just gets the team going with like even one of his turns can really lift our crowd and lift the team. So I hate seeing him out of the team. I really do. What have we got? David Winter's going 2-2 tonight to be a cracker. Not sure my heart will live up with that after this week. I might not be able to keep up with it. Adam Slack says, park the bus, nick a draw, hope for the best. I don't think that'll serve us well, Adam. I hope you're well, but I don't think that'll serve us well. I think teams sitting back and trying to hit Liverpool on the break has always left them very open when they lose the ball. So I'm hoping we don't do that. I'm hoping we try and play football, and I hope we go for it. Coconuts is going 1-2 to the Villa. Late Ramsey goal. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice. Bolg would say, geez, you're getting all the airtime tonight, Bolg. I'd like to see Onana and Kamara further forward. David Dwyer saying, Liverpool were my old man's team, 2-2 with any luck. Fingers crossed. What have we got? Sai says, what does Costa have to do to get a chance? Don't know. Sai, we're not in training, so we don't know what's happening there. We did see him go a bit rogue against Palace in the cup. I'm only guessing he doesn't stick to the system. That's the only thing I have to go by on it. Rob Henry's going on Nana to score tonight. Hopefully so. I think he'll be feeling the ire of the Liverpool fans from coming across Stanley Park to go to Liverpool or the Villa. So he'll be looking, I'm sure, from every set piece to get in ahead of Virgil van Dijk, hopefully. Junior says, I fear for us, but put up a fight. I think that's all we want. Sai says 3-0 for them. Cannon says 2-1 Liverpool. Ball, get on again. I'd love Esri and Ollie to pick up mysterious niggles, and yeah, I think we would much prefer to have them get the next 2 weeks off. Steve is going 6-2 Villa, and Junior is going 1-1. Michael Richards is going 4-1 to them. Sorry. Elliot, hope you're well, mate. Hi, Paddy. 3-2 Villa. JJ with an 85th plus minute goal. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Andy says, interesting, he's dropped McGinn. Yeah, absolutely. We've just touched on that. JP is going 5-1. Don't know which way that's going, JP, but judging by how you've written it, I'd say it's Liverpool. Philly is asking, will there be a post-match? There won't be a post-match tonight, mainly because Neil is not available, and I really don't like going straight after the match, especially on my own, and for fear I might get deleted for what I'd say. So we will come back after taking a bit of time, and possibly tomorrow we'll go through it. But Neil is entertaining tonight, so he's not able. So he says we might get Coot hates Liverpool more than us. Hopefully so. Tyra Roblox is going 1-0 Villa and a Martinez masterclass. That would be nice. Carrie says, thanks for getting to my question. You're more than welcome. Thanks for coming along tonight. And if you are in there tonight, please do leave a like, and if you're new, please do subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Seb says bravery need tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely, we need cool hearts out on that pitch today, and just be a little bit clever with how this is going to pan out. What else have we got here? David says, remember the 7-2, keep the faith. Yeah, totally out of the blue, as I alluded to earlier, as was that 2-0 against Arsenal at their place last year. What have we got here? Dan is saying Bailey comes alive tonight, 2-1 Villa. That would be nice. I would like to see Bailey back to his best ASAP. JJ does like to shush the cop. They did equalise straight after that shush, didn't they? I prefer to see them celebrating with our fans and players than shushing anybody else. 2-1 Villa, Watkins double. That would be nice too. Yeah, absolutely. Micah, thank you very much. Tell everyone to hit the likes. What have we got here? Another late Duran double would be nice. Yeah, I don't want to go 3-1 down, because it really that game was an absolute madness affair at the back end of last season. But ultimately, that point helped us get over the line to Champions League. So happy days. Mark is saying 2-2, late leveler for Liverpool. Can't see that happening, but you just never know. Dream Villain says, great solo show tonight. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. How has Ned not made the bench? Curry says should be starting. We said that in the preview as well, or earlier in the week. Dan says the performance is all I want. I think if we're going to lose tonight, I think a performance is really, really important for us all, just to get a little bit of hope. I think I speak for everybody and say we're not expecting too much tonight. So a bit of hope back in the team, and keep us focused heading into this international break. So a good performance, I think, from me would definitely make me happy. I think that's going to do us for tonight. I'm sorry it's short and sweet for you. Thank you so much to the nearly 1,000 people in there. We really appreciate you coming along. Sorry, it was just me on my own. You know, I hope you and thank you all for sticking through the 25 minutes that we've been here. I hope you all have a lovely Saturday evening. I hope it involves a positive result for the Villains. If not, we'll be back after this international break, and we'll be back stronger because we know what this manager is more than capable. But for now, stay safe, stay healthy, and all that's left to say is up the Villa.